In an effort to get more students vaccinated for COVID-19, DePaul University is partnering with Michigan Avenue Immediate Care to offer free vaccine clinics on campus. This past week, the university hosted its first clinic at the Lincoln Park Student Center. At that clinic, healthcare workers administered the first dose of the Moderna vaccine to students, faculty, and staff. I spoke with one DePaul sophomore, Meredith Simola, who told me what it was like to get vaccinated.
I'm feeling very relieved that I got this out of the way, and I was kind of nervous that it was going to hurt really badly, but I didn't feel it, so that was nice. And I'm just glad that I got to get it.
Simola says DePaul's clinics appealed to her as a student because of their convenience.
I got an email from DePaul saying that it was available at the Student Center, and I obviously know where the Student Center is, and it just seemed convenient and accessible.
Cheryl Hover, the Associate Director of Emergency Management at DePaul, helped organize the vaccine clinic.
Are you here for a COVID vaccine? Excellent. Do you have a photo ID on you?
She says so far the clinic has had amazing turnout.
We've been fully booked for all 4 days, and it's close to 500 vaccination appointments.
Hover also explained DePaul's decision to require the COVID-19 vaccine in the fall. She said it was that decision that motivated the university to organize a clinic on campus.
So a big part of when there was discussion of is this going to be required for students was availability. If we're going to put a requirement in place, students need to be able to get that vaccine. So that was number one. Students needed to be eligible for it. And then also we wanted to break down any kind of barriers that there were to getting a vaccine for our students.
Despite the newly announced campus vaccine requirements, many uncertainties about the fall quarter remain. Students like Simola question whether the university will implement other guidelines like a campus-wide mask mandate or socially distanced classrooms. To those questions, Hover says it depends.
It really depends on what is CDC saying, what is Chicago Department of Public Health saying. We, of course, hope at some point we won't be wearing masks, we won't be social distancing. It's very possible that's happening in the fall, but we also might be at the point where we're not doing those things.
Though DePaul will require students to be vaccinated, university officials explained that requirement does not apply to faculty and staff. However, Hover does encourage all members of the DePaul community to get vaccinated if possible.
It's amazing to think about a year from now, we were all very much staying at home, very worried about this. A lot was unknown. And now we have a vaccine that we know is safe, and we would encourage everyone to get it. If you need a little time to do that, take the spring, take the summer, but please do get the vaccine if you are able, because we do really believe that that is how we get out of this pandemic and how we get out of it faster.
Now, it is important to note that students are not fully vaccinated until 2 weeks after receiving their final dose. And DePaul will be hosting another clinic between May 25th and the 28th so students can get that second dose. Reporting for 14 East Magazine, I'm Claire Malon.